Thank you for joining us today. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno.
And I'm meteorologist Reynolds Wolf. We get a very busy day already. Kansas City catching a break after more rain, and then parts of Colorado taking a look at some of the damage after storm.
Speaking of days in a row, that has been us with the rain, right? This is how much, if you look back just over the past 24 hours, and I know you got more before that even, but past 24 hours, spots here picking up more than 2 inches, more than 5 inches in northeastern Kansas in the area. Kansas City itself at the airport here, it's more in the order of about 2 inches. But, you know, certainly around the metro area and likely in your backyard, you had to deal with a lot of extra water over the past 24 to 48 hours. That last cluster of thunderstorms is now on the move, moving through the middle part of the state. St. Louis, we had this little batch of thunderstorms go on through. That's out of the area as well, as you can see, moving on through now. This back to this middle cluster of storms just north of the Springfield area. We're looking at the rain out there, and it certainly has weakened in terms of the area intensity of the rainfall, but still something to watch. And I'll tell you what, we're not completely out of the woods yet. Later today, we could still see additional showers and storms in this area. And Reynolds, when it comes to severe weather, busy yesterday, busy again today.
Oh, you're listening to Live. I'm meteorologist Reynolds Wolf.
And I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno. So we had the severe weather yesterday in Colorado. And it wasn't just about tornadoes, which we had, and hail, which we had, and strong winds, which we had, but rain and flooding. There was a flash flood emergency for a while in the Boulder area.
Yeah, it was a cacophony of weather issues to deal with. And I'll tell you, one place we're going to be
today are going to be looking at the risk for storms. Now, right now, things are fairly quiet. We're starting our day with a couple of showers out here across portions of Kansas. Kansas City, we're in a break. Thankfully, the batch of rain that went through earlier this morning is now over into the middle part of the state, just north of the Springfield area. A little bit of lightning out there this morning. But we zoom on in, you can see right along I-44, you're going to hit a batch of steadier rain. And that's your biggest concern right now. But then later today, here we go again. We're going to see more thunderstorms popping. And although we may not see severe weather, we could see another round of storms rolling right here across portions of Missouri. Now, chances of severe weather today, I-25 corridor, Pueblo, all the way up through Denver, all the way up into Wyoming. We're going to be looking for severe weather points east as well, getting in through much of southern Nebraska and into northern Kansas. Again, Grand Island to Goodland, all looking at the chance for thunderstorms out there. Hail, damaging winds, as well as that tornado risk again today. So in Colorado, we again have torcons that we are concerned about. We're going to be watching for that risk of tornadoes here. It's a 3 in eastern Wyoming and southwestern Nebraska. Again, into Colorado and into Kansas, a 3 out of 10 on the torcon for today. So the skies are going to, again, into the early afternoon, start building up with those storm clouds, and we will see that risk of thunderstorms turning severe across this area. Now, as we time things out for you, let's go to our future radar, and we'll show you how things are going to evolve. You can see 3, 4 o'clock is when we'll start to see those storms pop into Colorado, into Kansas, into Nebraska, and then be on the move. And then overnight, we could see again another cluster of storms develop like we saw last night and like we saw the night before. And perhaps around the Kansas City area or north of there, we could be ending up tomorrow morning again with some rain just like we saw overnight last night into this morning here in this area. So Reynolds, it's going to be a busy start to the weekend for some, and it continues right through the weekend for others.
It really does.
That everyone is going to be talking about. Take a look at this. A camera rolling as a storm tracer's truck gets a direct hit from a tornado in Simla, Colorado. This is about 60 miles to the southeast of Denver, and first of all, you can see debris. At the beginning of the video, you saw the trees start to whip around. The tornado actually ripped off the topper of the truck and twisted the frame. That chaser, Vernie Carlson, spoke earlier on AMHQ about his harrowing close call.